I found favorite Halloween candies. Favorite Halloween candy tier list.
Ooh.
Is your mom on the list?
Mom is not on the list.
That
Davis,
is
I'm very sorry.
wild, dude. Davis is not getting invited.
Anyways, our tiers are first gone, A, B, last gone, and straight into the trash. First up, Hershey's Cookies and Cream.
Oh, this is first
Those
gone.
are
This is first gone. This is
definitely,
Hershey's
yeah,
Cookies
no, I'm
and
with
Cream.
Dray on that.
When I tell you the amount of children that I would cut in line as somebody that was 17 years old that dressed up for Halloween.
For me, it's a high
Dray.
A. I think like it's not one of my goats, but it is incredible.
We can we'll go first gone for that. We'll
Okay.
go a little more positively biased. All right, Reese's.
Thank you. Is this a
Maybe it's
normal? This is
put it right
normal
up-
Reese's.
Normal Reese's is first gone for me.
Dude,
Not Reese's
Gone every
First gone
time.
for Reese's.
First gone.
Really?
Reese's, the peanut butter to chocolate ratio in a normal Reese's is terrible. And the
Yeah.
Reese's minis are the best Reese's because they fix that problem. That's why the Reese's pumpkins are literally the worst thing I've ever put in my mouth.
I don't know. I agree. The ratio of peanut butter is just not.
It's just so
Not
much
great,
peanut
like,
butter.
Yeah, I'm putting it B because I'll eat it, I'll keep it, but it's,
Alright. That
yeah.
puts it at a collective
That would be A
A.
then. We got two B's, two for. That's wild. Is it? So it's
That is
mainly a peanut butter
wild.
thing.
Yeah,
think-
I'm personally like I've hopped off the peanut butter chocolate train for
Yeah.
for the most part.
100 grand.
So I'm gonna say something wild. These for me are first gone. I specifically like when I thought through this candy tier list when you first mentioned it. I was like,
Mhm.
no. I think my most controversial opinion is going to be that these are genuine bangers. I kind of like that they're chewy. I think it makes it like they're very different than I feel like some very normal, palatable, like, oh, it's got chocolate, caramel, a little bit of like, it's got a wafer cookie in it. It's got one random ingredient that's supposed to make it interesting, but
It's like all the Buzz Lightyears on the shelf.
like some candy bars are like white people making potato salad, where it's like,
Oh,
okay,
God.
did we need nougat in the candy bar?
All right, this is sounding like an A tier for our collective. All
Okay.
right,
All right.
Reese's Pieces,
Goated, first gone.
first gone.
They're an A
All
for
right.
me. They're not a first.
They're
gone,
A for
but they
me
are
as well.
good.
Okay,
They're-
I think that makes it a collective first gone. I'm just shocked by the bell curve
We can-
on
let's
the
go
total
A.
votes. This
Okay.
has been
Yeah.
ranking what people overall collectively are voting. Reese's Pieces is almost an even distribution.
There are some generational haters that are putting this first in the trash.
All right, was this first
I
gone or
guarantee
A?
you, Those
That's
are
A.
the people that are looking for like
Okay.
nerds on a rope. Those are the people that love Captain Crunch.
Three Musketeers.
If this was the Three Musketeers midnight version, you'd have me climbing into your room through the window.
Crawling in your ceiling.
You get a clearer view.
Out of all the little like bite-sized ones that are out there, you get in the
Oh.
bags. Those are the best ones in there,
Yes.
and they've got some good
Really?
candy in those bags.
Dude, you get a
I am-
bite-size three. Like that's the only
A
one where the
bite-sized Three
bite-size and the
Musketeers
normal size
hits
are
like crack. I have
Oh.
mowed through those jokers so fast while
Oh,
hungover.
I
Yeah.
really, the way you pan down made me realize how many candies we have.
We have quite a few.
The template you discussed when we were talking about 100 grand, I think Three Musketeers is probably the best of that group.
No,
I
I
think-
know what the best of that group is, and I'll wait till they come out here.
All right,
All right.
Airheads.
These are an A.
All day.
Easy.
This
Just
is the
an
thing,
easy
this is the
A.
First time we've agreed on something here.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Real
I think
quick,
one thing that we're
Best
learning
flavor.
compared to the other votes, we like candy.
We do
Yeah.
like
love
candy.
I think compared to the other votes,
There's not too many
I want
that I
you
could
to- I
imagine
want
being
you to
into
go
the
ahead
trash. Like
go ahead and put this one. You know, it's a good transition, Matt. Because go ahead and put this bad boy.
In the
The bit of honeys.
I'll be honest, I don't know what this is, but
What?
I know what's left over in the pediatrician's candy bowl when I see it.
Drayden, what is
Bad
the
boy.
percentage of in the
This
trash?
is
What does that
this is
say?
the stuff you find on the floor.
66% is straight into the trash for the bit of
You
honeys.
Go ahead and make it
You
57,
find
big
this
dog.
bad boy on the floor of your grandma's house because her nasty ass chihuahua
So
wouldn't even
true.
touch it.
Rainbow Nerds is a strong A for me. A to first gone.
They're first gone for me, dog.
Especially those little tiny boxes. You just crack them open and dump the whole thing into your mouth.
Oh yeah.
If it was just the tiny boxes, I'd say first gone. I think otherwise it's gonna be A for me.
It's just the little taste of paper that you get from like licking the bottom of the box, trying to get those last few nerds. Yes.
Oh. And they get stuck in there. You start fishing them out with your tongue.
Okay.
Oh,
Your tongue goes into
yes.
the box.
All right. So just a big box of
when
Rainbow
your
Nerds
tongue
is
goes
first
into
gone.
What?
Goes in the box. You're just swishing it around in the box trying to get everything out.
Oh no.
I'm very intrigued. This is the first time we've done a tier list that I feel like we actually are having huge discrepancies.
Speaking
Yeah,
of
it's
possible
intriguing.
discrepancies, I love me some dots, bro.
Dots.
Love
Yeah,
me
what are
some
we feeling
dots.
on dots?
These were always, when I got as a kid in Halloween, I was always eating these on Halloween.
I think the taste is a strong concern. I also grew up eating these in an era when I had braces.
Mm.
So I mean, this was
you were
this
playing
was
a dangerous game, big dog.
devastating.
Dude, I think I ignored my
Dots were a
braces for
threat.
these.
Dots were a threat to my existence as a kid.
Yeah. It's a last gone for me. What's
I
everybody
think
else?
it's probably a B for me.
I stand by
B
my
for
first
me.
gone.
So I think that makes him a B overall. Andy's mints.
As somebody that really, really liked these as a kid, these are honestly terrifyingly underrated and an easy A. for
They
me.
are. I would also go easy A. There is a disappointing amount of people putting these straight in the trash. 40% say
Wow.
just
People-
straight in the trash, and that
If I
is
had to
trash.
hypothesize,
dog.
it's people like me. If I was making this tier list alone by myself, I'd put it
What
in
are
the trash
these?
just because I've never had them and I don't like mint that much.
Okay.
So that's where I would probably just put them because of that.
Wonka Runts.
That's my favorite Star Wars character.
Dude, that sounds like a
I feel
slur.
weed, honestly.
Dude, Wonka Rut.
You think if a Oompa Loompa grew to
No
like half
way,
size,
there's
they'd
no
call it a Wonka runt?
Stop, bro.
These are B for me. These are surprisingly like
Also
just as a
B for
very
me.
like as a variety candy. These were nice to like. Oh, all right, something different.
Yeah. Hershey Kisses.
I will
'Cause
say
I-
right now, just before we move on, if you have ever have the opportunity to try the cherry cordial Hershey's Kisses,
That sounds scary.
I will run over pedestrians on the way to the Garner Walmart.
They're A for me, but on like they're lower A for me. I'd rather have like full size bars than these things.
This might be a B
Yes.
tier for me, if I'm being honest.
That's
just
fair.
because
Okay.
there's a lot
Yeah, I
of other
can-
stuff I'm picking up before I'm picking up the Hershey's.
That's true.
Then let's do that. Let's do the Kisses
Yeah.
B and regular Hershey's A. Mike and Ike's.
I didn't have these too much, but I
Who
do
up, Mike and
remember
their eyes right
enjoying.
now? These are.
I'll be honest.
Oh man,
This is right up there for me in
these
the
are.
highest of highs.
No, that's fair. Like these are like high B for me. They're not quite A, but they're like knocking on the door. They're high B. Just because
I'm
like
probably
for
with
me,
Davis.
they're a little bit. They're better than dots. They're kind of in the same vein for me.
They're dots,
understand
but
what
with
you're talking
better
about.
flavor and way more fun to eat. So they are
And
they are a
easy to eat.
strong
Big
A for me.
caveat there. Yes.
Snickers bars.
Snikers. I'm gonna be real honest with y'all. These might be touching first gone.
That's
They aren't
not
for me,
what
but
I
I can
thought
I
you
can
were.
understand.
Are you not a Snickers enthusiast?
I
I
am
like
real honest with you. Really think about the experience you had the last time you ate a Snickers bar and tell me it was something special.
I think I had 3 of them at the first round of the NCAA tournament 2 years ago. That was like my whole lunch was like 3 Snickers bars and coffee. Out of the things that have peanuts in them, like the full array. I don't know how many this is, but they're the best of the bunch.
I want to
Okay.
put in my controversial Snickers opinion. I think this is a boring ass candy bar. I do not necessarily care for it, and I think it would be a low B for me.
I can get that, but I
I
mean,
just
there's
don't
only
think
like
it does
3
anything
candy bars
special.
I'm getting outside Halloween, really, and like Snickers isn't one of them. But I do
Yeah.
enjoy a fun-sized Snickers in my Halloween bag,
Yes.
and so I put it to A for that because it is one of the ones. After I eat my absolute favorites, I will start chomping on the Snickers.
Okay.
I don't know how people are coming to this thing with some exceptions and being like, yeah, this shit sucks, dog.
All right.
Speaking of that, I
out of
fucking
curiosity-
despise anything coconut flavored, and I am not taking any almond joys just because I don't like coconut.
I used to
does not bring me
like
joy.
coconut as well. I'm still not like crazy about
Preach the
coconut,
gospel.
but I did eventually learn to like coconut flavor, and ever since then, Almond Joy has been a top tier candy for me.
My
Almond
brother
Joy
preached the gospel
slaps
of the nut.
so hard. Unwrap that succulent coconut sugary mess.
Oh, yeah.
Coated in chocolate with a couple of almonds delicately placed on top. You got the
keep talking,
sweet.
keep talking.
You got the
Are
crunchy
you close,
nut.
Davis?
I'm close.
You got the sugary, creamy coconut in there.
Bro, just wanted to throwing creamy.
If you were asking me this at like 10, they'd probably be like B tier. But like, this is one that's it's aged very well for me.
Caramel apple pops.
These are not a real thing.
I've never seen these in my entire life.
They look like a
sound
grandma
delightful.
candy.
They look like something you would buy at a Family Dollar in Ohio.
Pretty much. While they're playing KSI's song over the speakers, and someone's pissing in the aisle next to you.
Can we go last gone for these?
These are
I'd be willing to try them, but
because I'd try it. You know, the caramel apple. I like
but it's
that.
last
I
gone.
like caramel apples.
Yeah, with all due respect.
Mr. Goodbar.
Oh, dude, I used to pull up to my grandparents' house and they'd have a Mr. Good bar, except they'd also have like other candy.
Anything else?
They'd have like
they'd have
like
last
Hershey's.
gone for me, even though they definitely should not be. Like
These are a nostalgia thing for me. Yet the nostalgia was seeing them there and actively avoiding them from my grandparents' table.
Double Bubble.
I am gonna be honest. These were kind of shit after about 15 seconds.
True.
But
those were some good 15 seconds. Yeah, 15 seconds can be quite a long time.
Seconds.
Heard that one before, unfortunately.
The bite. Alright. When I tell you the bite into these went crazy every time.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
Always so good.
Was always just
He's got bro hitting a West Side Gun ad lib.
It makes me just want to. It's just like one of those like Theo Von clips where he's just like, I just want to grab my penis. I just want the candy.
Blow pops.
Dude, I need someone to give me a blow pop, preferably a woman.
You gotta give him that.
Preferably.
Blow pop.
Who up charming they pop till they blow.
These are.
She blow me till I pop.
You know who
right on the border.
You know who's up
first
blowing
on
they
A.
pop? You know who's up blowing they pop? The Menendez brothers when they shot and killed their father.
Blow pops are a strong A, I think.
These are
actually they might
these are
actually as a Halloween
can't
candy
do
they
like
probably
first
were
gone.
first gone for me as a kid, but now I'd
These
say
are
A.
right
I
on
think-
the border.
I think these
the
are
old-
A. I don't think these are good enough
Yeah.
to be first gone.
Nah.
Okay. Atomic
Oh, dude,
fireballs.
Just have me
I'm
grabbing
throwing
my
this shit
penis.
away, bro. Nuh-uh. Get this out of here.
Atomic fireballs are not a penis grabber.
With all due respect, they did win us a world war, but I'm not eating them for Halloween.
Dude,
Whoa.
I'd rather take Oppenheimer's atomic than
dude,
fucking these atomics.
Oppenheimer, when he created these, fun fact, he said, I am become death, destroyer of happiness among children. Because these things are ass.
I kind of liked these as a kid.
Oh,
Little bit of a used to be a little bit of a masochist when it came to my
dude.
candy, but all right, straight to the trash they go.
Yeah.
All right.
fun.
Fun dip.
I'm going, dog.
You know, I've been kind of open about how I don't like pure sugar, but Fun Dip is a very, very notable exception.
Fun Dip is going to go in the first
Fun
gone.
dip was a
Yup.
first gone,
Yup.
always
Fun
and
dip.
Yes,
every
sir.
single time.
When I tell you, I'm gonna stop you right there. Matt, convert others. Tell us about how you found Fun Dip.
Street corner in
You
Boston.
open Fun Dip, you lick the stick a little bit, dip it in the Fun Dip, you get that shit all on the little stick. You can tell a lot from a man based on how he eats.
Is that our new Twitter challenge?
Show me how you eat your fun dip.
Send us your best video of you eating fun dip off the stick. Must be 18.
18 plus.
Nasty.
All right.
Oh, dude, these are hands down the best lollipop.
Tootsie Pops.
Hands down. Tootsie Pops? Oh, dude, I love Tootsie Pop.
These were inferior to Blow Pops to me as a kid, and still are.
Catastrophically terrible take, unfortunately.
No, blow pops are better, dog.
It has blow in the
give
name.
These give you a reward, bro. You have a reward for finishing.
You don't get the gum out of the blow pop?
Yeah, and when you
right.
get to like an even-ish layer, like of the lollipop that was left, and you could kind of bite down and crunch the candy around the Tootsie Roll.
Yep. I don't think they're first gone just because I'm not taking them over other like candy, but they are my favorite lollipops, so I put them in A tier.
I'm also putting them in A tier.
I'm not opposed to them being in A tier. Fruit roll-ups.
These are a Halloween candy.
This somehow counts as a candy?
These are respectfully last gone for me on Halloween, just because it's Halloween. I'm not trying to get. I can get these at Walmart.
These go into school lunch the next day.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
This is a B. If I get this on a Halloween, it's like, what the hell is this doing here? On every other day of the year, it's like, oh, cool, a fruit roll-up.
What the hell is a polar bear doing in Arlington, Texas?
Heath bars.
Dude, oh my fucking god. I have PTSD from going to like fucking, not the dentist, but somewhere, and I thought this shit was a Hershey's bar, and when I bit into this, it was like, that was my 9/11. Like, it was terrible. These are straight into the garbage. I hate these fucking Heath bars. Oh my god. The inventor of this hates children, and they hate whimsy. I fucking hate them.
All right, so biting into a Heath bar is like having Arabs fly a plane into a tower for your mouth.
He killed 39.
This was my 9/11. That's
biting into a Heath bar is like an American tragedy. Every bite you take.
I can't, even to someone that secretly roots for Heat bars, I can't disagree with this. This, to me, this belongs in the topping bar for like a Sweet Frog from 2016 or some nonsense. This does not belong in like your actual candy, even if it is good.
Hot tamales.
Yeah, these are trash for me, bro. I don't want my candy to be spicy, man. I want a woman to punish me, not a fucking candy, okay?
Put that in a t-shirt.
These might not even make it into the garbage. I might just like prank somebody by putting these in their bag and making.
Yeah, these I'm
I'm
littering with these.
Peanut M&ms.
Not normally a peanut guy, but peanut M&ms, they do it right.
Peanut M&ms are right there with regular M&ms.
They do it right.
This is out on a limb here, but I think M&ms with things inside of them are fantastic. I don't think I've had one that I've hated yet.
I think the peanut butter M&ms are probably better than the peanut M&ms, but these are still fantastic.
That's a later discussion, but I see the vision.
Milky Way.
This is where I get that chance to fight y'all on your dumbass Snickers proposition.
Oh no.
Milky Way better than Snickers.
Amen. By a lot. It's not close. For me, I'm telling you right now, a Milky Way is a first gone.
I'm okay going first gone, so I do like Milky Ways. Now and laters.
Those are Temu Starbursts.
Dude,
what the hell?
I've never.
those
yeah.
They call them now and later because you can get them later for a discount.
You get them now, throw them in the trash later, dog.
All right.
Last or trash.
Last gone.
How have we gotten these but not gotten Starbursts yet?
Give it a minute.
Dude, my favorite candy has not made it on this
I'm going to
list
tell
yet,
you right now, we already know.
An apple.
Nowadays, I wouldn't even be mad about that. As
what
as
kind of
a
apple?
23-year-old,
that looks like red delicious though. So that's him bruised easily, and it doesn't have a great flavor.
This is last gone.
Yeah, because if they're handing out Honeycrisp,
if they're handing out Honeycrisp
or Pink Ladies,
That's fair.
For the sake of childhood self, I'm gonna go last gone for the apple.
Yeah.
Smarties.
Confession alert: I never figured out how to smoke the Smarties.
I was gonna ask if anyone remembered smoking Smarties in elementary.
I never figured it out.
Smarties.
It will never leave my mind the image of Adam Preston rolling one of these up
and blowing the fattest cloud I had ever seen in middle school out of his mouth during youth group on Wednesday nights.
Yeah, I think I was there for that.
That was iconic.
We perfected the crushing up of them while not opening the wrapper into an art.
That was dude. We had dudes in 7th grade making Smarties spliffs. It was nuts.
It was wild.
Dude, I think Smarties were considered a Schedule II drug by the school for quite a while.
Probably. So Smarties for me are great. I love me some Smarties, but in the Halloween context, these are probably high
these are
B
not
for
great.
me.
Yeah, I think these
Same.
have got to go B tier. There's no way I'm grabbing
Okay.
these over anything I see.
In hindsight, these are the consistency of Necco wafers with half the flavor of Sweet Tarts.
But not off of Wish.com.
And not off of
I think
Wish.com.
consistency wise, they're better because they were. This is gonna be weird. They were really smooth.
It was a
nice
fine
to eat.
chalk as opposed to the Necco wafers.
Yeah.
Yeah,
chalk,
the
chalk.
Necco wafers. If you take those, you genuinely feel like you're dying.
Candy corn.
Hot take, I don't really like candy corn.
Last gone.
Whoa.
Last gone. They're a
First gone is
staple, but they're not a good one.
Crazy activity. 21%.
I'm a huge candy corn enjoyer, especially for Halloween, and I'm gonna be our A voice for this one as well.
I'm going B straight down the middle. I like having candy corn around on Halloween, but I'm not going out of my way to eat a ton of it. I'll nibble on a few pieces here and there.
It's I'll get a candy corn because I'm oh, it's spooky season, time for candy corn, and then I'll eat one, and I remember I don't like candy corn, and then I'll not eat them anymore.
Twix.
This is first gone. This is
First
my top
gone.
one.
Wow.
This is my top one.
I keep thinking First Gone is a shit one. Never mind.
First
No,
gone.
This is actually my top one. If I buy Twix candy bars in the grocery store, if I want
Twix is the candy bar that beats out. Twix
Dude,
is the
they
candy bar
know.
that beats out Snickers. It beats out
They
Three
know
Musketeers, Milky Way, 100 Grand, all of them. Twix is king.
No.
Yeah,
ball.
I actually
King
I will
Twix.
retract my
Yeah,
statement.
I agree. Bow down.
Whoppers.
I never liked them as a kid, and I
I would
still
like
kinda
one
don't.
Whopper and one.
Never
Whopper.
had a good experience with Whoppers. These are
Same,
straight into the trash for me.
Yup.
They're
Yup.
last gone. They're last gone.
I'm not even
They were
trading these
edible
for
as a
other
kid.
candies. I am giving these away willingly.
Dude,
Please
my
get these away from me. It is a
Dude, I used-
service to take these out of my bag.
I can't
My
believe you talk about
brother used to
minorities
like
that.
Whoppers as a kid, and I used to trade him. I used to gather up Whoppers so I could take all of his Twix from him for my Whoppers.
I'll be honest, and this is gonna be weird, what's in them is malt powder, and I kind of like it, and it's probably a B for me, but I know that's...
All right, well then
They're gonna
that
wind
puts
up
him in
in-
last gone.
As someone that doesn't like mint, I
Oh.
can eat a York peppermint patty.
York,
I'm gonna
not-
say it.
York's
I'm
gonna
gonna
so
say it.
crazy.
High A to low First Gone.
These are a
I-
first gone for me. These are up
I
there.
don't even like mint, and these are probably high B, low A.
Yeah, okay.
And
that
I
was
don't even
great you
like
said
mint.
it.
That's-
I'll give a second First Gone. These are elite.
And
What
then
is that? That looks like a
zero
protein bar.
bars.
That's
60
a protein bar. That's a protein bar.
Yeah.
This is the
Name
one that's
that
on
way
the
'cause
bottom
of how
shelf
many
when
I
you're at the
had.
food line checkout.
My chance of eating that.
Okay, and I think that's it. I kind of want to see the total results. So let's see what people generally are saying compared to us. So the overall first gones are Reese's, Kit Kats, Sour Patch Kids, Twix, M&Ms, Snickers, Skittles, Peanut M&Ms, Starburst, Haribo, Nerds, Gushers, Fruit Roll-Ups, Jolly Ranchers, Smarties, Ring Pops, and Fun Dip.
Dude, Twix on top. During the Twix Civil War, I didn't even want to take a side. Both were good.
Quote that.
I'm not gonna lie.
During
I'm
the Civil War, I'm not taking a side. Both were good.